So this new plan is crazy, but in this box I currently have 200 LEGO Star Wars minifigures, each labelled common, uncommon and rare, and my plan is to pull out 10 figs each week until I collect every single LEGO Star Wars minifigure in the collection. Now currently that is 1,200 minifigures. Now my current collection behind me is just over 300, so there's still lots of figs to buy. So each week I'm going to pull out 6 commons, which are $10 and under, 3 uncommons, which are $10 to $25, and 1 rare, which is $25 plus. So this is kind of the same distribution you would get in like a Pokemon trading card pack in the day. So with the red one being that kind of shiny card that you would get maybe in a pack. So anyways, let's open this up and randomly pull out 10 figures. Okay, here they are. Grab some of these. 6 green, 3 blue, and 1 red. So we'll go in this order. Let's start with the top one right here. Okay, not too bad as a first one. Actually, this is Anakin Skywalker, but as a kid. Pretty cool minifigure. Obviously, there's been a lot of Anakin Skywalkers, but only a thing around like 5 or 6 as a kid. Now, this one's obviously from episode 1, where he's a child as the slave. And this minifigure in particular comes in 2 sets. One which is the Naboo Starfighter, as well as also in the Sith Infiltrator set. Both very, very cool sets, and they are both from the year 2015, so this minifigure is around 6 years old. Absolutely sweet minifigure and an awesome one to add to my collection. Next. Oh, boo. Obviously quite a boring one, and probably people are going to think, why don't I have this in my collection already? It's because this one has the rounded mouth pattern, so he's from the earlier sets. So this guy's obviously a First Order Stormtrooper, pretty common in the new trilogy by Disney, and he's come in so many sets I'm not even going to be able to reel them off, but he's even come in like multiple battle packs, he's come in Christmas advent calendars. Yeah, just too many to name. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this guy's kind of cool, a little bit different. He's an Imperial officer with what looks like battle armor on, which is pretty cool. So this guy's from 2012, and he actually only ever appeared in an advent calendar, which is really interesting. So probably why he's in the lower tier, but he's a really, really cool one. Loving his miserable face with that kind of chin strap on it, and it looks really, really funny. But anyways, awesome little minifigure. Oh no, this is a funky looking pilot. He's got that visor that everyone hated because it makes them helmets look massive. So this guy is actually a U-Wing Rebel pilot, which is pretty sweet because that is from Rogue One, which is one of my favorite movies. Now this guy was released in 2017. It was only in 1 set, but the reason he is cheap is because that set is actually a U-Wing Microfighter set. So obviously they are cheaper price tags. But anyways, really, really cool minifigure. Definitely an awesome one to have in the collection. And I love this blue color. I'm loving that helmet as well. Oh, we're going to have to get a battle droid at some point. So this one is a battle droid pilot with blue torso. Now, obviously, this one looks like it's not as common as the others, but it's pretty common. It's in a lot of sets, including 2 microfighters with like an AAT microfighter and a Vulture droid microfighter, as well as also being in another advent calendar as well. So this guy's just as common as that First Order Stormtrooper we got earlier. I absolutely hate battle droids. I think they need to be redesigned because their legs are terrible. So let's just move on to the next one. This guy is awesome. This is one I wanted for a long, long time because obviously he's from Endor, because this is Han Solo in camouflage. Awesome. Now he only ever came in 1 set, which is set 75094 from 2015. So a bit of an older set, but he's actually quite an undervalued minifigure in my opinion because he was unique to this set. So really, really strange. Okay, now the uncommons. So this is actually the last Count Dooku I needed, which is actually the Count Dooku obviously from the Clone Wars, because it has that kind of clone anime style face. Although I actually think this one looks one of the better ones. It's definitely better than the Emperor Palpatine ones. Anyway, now apparently this guy came in 4 sets. However, one of them is a fridge magnet set and the other one is actually a collectible display from Comic-Con. So I think really the 2 sets that he's really been in is 7752, Count Dooku's Solar Sailor, and 7515, the Manipulance, with the Manipulance obviously being quite integral in the Clone Wars. Anyways, pretty cool minifigure. This guy doesn't have the lightsaber, which is annoying, so I have to try and find a lightsaber for him, but he is definitely a really, really cool minifigure to add to the collection. Okay, so I'm not really too up on this minifigure, but it's SWO752 Nair. Now, I don't know much about her because she's actually from Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures, which looks like it's actually a LEGO-themed show on Disney XD, which I don't have. Now, she only appeared in 1 set, which is set 75145, the Eclipse Fighter, which came out in 2016. So not really much to say about this minifigure, but she is one in the collection, so there we go. So this is an interesting one, and the reason that it's actually in an uncommon is because this is actually the Darth Vader from the Rebels series. Now, the only way he's slightly different is that his torso has slightly different printing. It's a little bit more simplistic to match the Rebels style, but obviously they didn't make them look like the Clone Wars, so he's just got the generic helmet and stuff and the nice soft cloak. Now, he came out in 2016 and he only appeared in one set, which is set 75150, Vader's TIE Advance versus A-Wing Starfighter. Now, there are 27 Darth Vaders, but this one at least is a kind of a cool, unique one to have. Okay, so the rare one for this week is Shak Ti. For a second then I thought it was Ahsoka, but she is a Togruta, and this is obviously the same species as Ahsoka, which is pretty cool. And this one came out in 2011 and it only appeared in one set, which is set 7931, which is the T6 Jedi Shuttle. She's a really, really cool minifigure actually, and this is the only variant we've ever gotten of her, and her actual rubber headpiece is absolutely awesome. It does look really, really cool, so this is definitely an awesome one to have to the collection. So anyways, that was absolutely awesome. It's so cool to get Shak Ti in my collection now, as I am missing quite a lot of the Jedi, sadly, because I was mainly collecting from the original trilogies. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below which ones are your favourite out of the commons and uncommons. Obviously, there's only one rare, so that's obviously the best one for this week. But if you enjoyed this video, then maybe consider subscribing, because I'm going to be doing one of these every single week until the entire collection is completed. And also, if you haven't, please smash that like button. Anyways, I'm off to go and put these in my collection.